Science often leads to findings that are rather unusual, but there are times when they're downright bizarre, and the fact that the length of your finger can determine your personality traits definitely falls under the latter category. Hi viewers, and welcome back to another Bestie video. For the first time in a long while, science has brought forth findings that are not only pleasant, they're downright fun. According to recent studies, if you're looking for an accurate personality test, look no further than your very own hands. More specifically, your fingers. Apparently, the length of your finger depends on the levels of testosterone, the male hormone, to which you're exposed to in the womb. It can have a direct impact on the formation of your personality. And in today's video, we'll tell you what your personality traits are based on the length of your finger. What traits will you have if your ring finger is longer than your index finger? What if both are the same length? What about the middle and ring fingers being the same length? Watch until the end to find out all of them. Number 1. Your ring finger is longer than your index finger. Do others often flirt with you or respond to your flirtations? It's probably because your ring finger is longer than your index finger. People with such fingers are very confident and quite self-sufficient. They're good leaders and are natural at leading the pack. They're calm and even-tempered. Nothing can make them lose face. They're oozing with conviction and charm, so they tend to take more risks, which often pay off handsomely. Some might even say that they can be a bit aggressive, but they know what they want, so why not go for it? They don't usually take the first step, whether it's in a new business or a relationship. However, when they do, they stay with it, and they like to be in charge. They have a very analytical mind and always think about the possible outcomes before making any decisions. They don't like being spontaneous. If this doesn't sound like you, it might be time to make some changes in your life, because your fingers say otherwise. Your perfect profession would be a soldier, salesperson, or a CEO. Do you know anyone whose ring finger is longer than their index finger? What about yours? Would you agree with the personality traits about them? Tell us down below in the comments section. Number 2. Top of pinky finger stops at beginning line of ring finger. If the top of your pinky finger stops right at the beginning line of the top joint of your ring finger, you have an evenly placed pinky and are a type A. Type A personalities are a bit reserved and tend to be closed off and introverted. You don't open up to other people easily, even with the people closest to you, and especially not to strangers. You appear stoic and independent from the outside. Dishonesty angers you more than anything else, and it's constitutionally against your makeup. You are a genuine, forthright person who goes out of their way for loved ones and expects them to do the same in return. After all, it's only fair. Despite going out of your way for friends and family, strangers can see you as cold. They may mistake your distance for arrogance or eccentricity, especially since you tend to have little patience for things that annoy you. You are actually very warm once you open up to someone, and can be the life of the group if you're with people you know well enough. Number 3. Index finger longer than ring finger. People with such fingers often are very attractive, charismatic, and charming. They have excellent communication skills and know how to get attention and keep it. They're risk takers, and it often pays off. If something doesn't quite go to plan, they don't get discouraged because there's always another way. They're confident, take charge kind of people. They were born to lead the pack. In sticky situations, they're quick on their toes and eager to guide the way through. Resourceful, even-tempered, and confident, people look to them for the right answers. They normally excel in anything they choose to do. They're high achievers and always set targets. Some might call them too aggressive, but they don't mean to be. They just can't help it. We can only blame that high level of testosterone for it. If you don't agree with this, then your genes are telling you to reassess yourself because you're destined to hold the reins. Your ideal job would be a politician, author of self-help books, or a teacher. Number 4. Pinky longer than the beginning line of the ring finger. If your pinky extends past the top joint of your ring finger, you have a long pinky and are type B. Type Bs are very loyal to their friends and also highly sensitive people. When you have a new boyfriend or girlfriend, they become your whole world. They're always in your thoughts and you strive to connect with them on as deep a level as possible. Despite this devotion, you want to present the appearance of someone who can be happy all by themselves, without a significant other. You hold off on giving too much of yourself to others right away, but harbor secret dreams of finding your true soulmate. You may be likely to study psychology in school because it lets you figure out how people work. In life, you dedicate yourself completely to whatever you set your mind to, your job, your education, family, friends. Your single-minded focus lets you achieve anything you set your mind on. Overall, you have a calm, non-confrontational nature and keep cool under pressure. Number 5. Index and ring fingers are the same length. Are people always telling you their deepest secrets, even if you didn't know them very well? It's possible it's because your ring finger and index finger are the exact same length. You're a balanced person who tends to listen twice and speak once, and people are drawn to that. You make others feel comforted and appreciated when they need it most. You're peaceful, compassionate, and warm, so you're at your best when helping others. You're very caring, well-balanced, peaceful, and down-to-earth. You have a very gentle personality and try to avoid any conflict situations and risks. Uncertainty makes you feel very uncomfortable. You're very good to your friends and always ready to help others. You're loyal and faithful, whether it's work or friendship or even a relationship. People always rely on you. You're very positive and see something good in every situation. If you don't connect with this description, then it's time to look inwards and find a balanced, softer side of yourself. Your fingers prove that it's there. Your ideal profession would be a nurse, social worker, or therapist. Did you know that another way that you can predict a personality trait is based on your blood type? To know what we're talking about, watch this video titled "This is what your blood type says about your personality." Now back to personality traits that your finger length can reveal about you. Number 6. Pinky shorter than the beginning line of the ring finger. If the tip of your pinky doesn't reach the line of the top ring finger joint, you're type C. Type Cs are optimistic, lively personalities that negativity can't stick to. You tend to forgive and forget easily, sometimes to a fault. Because of your inability to hold on to anger, your excess energy may cause you to seem self-centered and at times demanding. You have a hard time conceding any kind of argument, especially when you're convinced that you're right. At the same time, you'll be the first one to say sorry if things go too far. Despite presenting a bubbly exterior to the world, you keep your true emotions closely held. You are, however, very forthcoming with your opinions. People know your values without question. Familiarity is comforting to you and gives you a sense of security, while you harbor a deep fear of the unknown. Stepping out of your comfort zone occasionally will help you grow and become a better version of yourself. Number 7. Middle finger the same length as your ring finger. Individuals with long index fingers tend to be full of confidence, although many are also introverted. These men and women are self-assured and goal-oriented, but often don't share this information with others. They get things done and often do so by working on their own. This doesn't mean they're slacking. They complete tasks with a lot of drive and vigor. The problem they have is they dislike interruptions when they're doing something because they want to get things done in a timely manner. Hassles disrupt their progress and peace because they wish to achieve their goals quickly. These individuals are grateful for what they have, but they also want more in life. They rarely stop and appreciate what's around them. Women will be glad to know that such a finger is a sign that they're at a lower risk for developing heart disease at an early age. Sadly, they're more at risk of breast cancer, hay fever, eczema, allergies, and schizophrenia. However, these women are known for their increased fertility. Men and women with these types of fingers are even-mannered. People turn to them when they need assistance with a problem. This is because these individuals are known for brainstorming solutions. Endurance sports are not your strength. This doesn't mean you can't participate in sports. Simply look for those that require short bursts of energy instead. While finger length can reveal surprising details about your personality, you don't have to rely on it solely. There are other unusual methods that can help you do the same. Get to know more about these methods by finding out what your birth month reveals about your personality, or learning what your hands say about your personality and IQ. These 2 videos will definitely help you understand yourself and other people's personalities better by looking at their physical features. Would you agree with the link between finger length and personality? Let us know in the comments section below.